When it comes to collecting Morgan dollars, quality is always an important part of the process, and it's hard to go wrong with a coin that was struck by the old granite lady, the San Francisco Mint. The San Francisco Mint is considered by many experts to have produced some of the finest examples of the Morgan dollar design in the entire series, and tonight we have two of the finest coins they have ever produced. The 1881 and the 1882 San Francisco Mint Morgan dollars that are still in beautiful, uncirculated condition despite being over 141 years old. The 1881S is considered the finest example of the strike in the entire Morgan dollar series. So out of 96 total Morgan dollars, or 97 if you count the 8 and 7 tail feather as two separate coins, I know I do, out of all 97 Morgan dollars struck in the entire series from 1878 all the way until 1921, this 1881S is considered to be the finest strike out of them all. And it's easy to see why. That coin truly pops. You will not see an uncirculated Morgan dollar quite like the 1881S. The item number for that coin is 905-1278. 905 1278. Or if you want the 1882S, the follow-up 1 year later, it's 905 1751. 905 1751. And we are just $79.95 per coin tonight for our beautiful uncirculated pieces. And at that price, we are at least $75 less than our nearest competition. And for the 82, we are more than $110 less than our nearest competition. You can call in at 1-866-518-5933, or you can head over to our website, abccoins.com. Head up to the search bar on the page, and for the 81S that you can see here, it's 905-1278. Or if you want the 1882S, it's 905-1751. Now, before we get into the exact statistics on both of these coins, let me explain to you why it's called the Old Granite Lady. You see, the San Francisco Mint was just one of two buildings that were left standing after the Great Quake of 1906 in San Francisco. The entire building was produced predominantly with granite, and as a result, it was able to survive the absolutely massive tremors that completely destroyed the entire city. After that, the Old Granite Lady's nickname was cemented, pun intended. The coins struck by the San Francisco Mint are without a doubt some of the finest in the series, and that's because for the time period of the Morgan Silver Dollar series, they predominantly struck just silver coins. And these Morgan dollars were some of the finest they ever made. In 1881, they would strike 12.7 million total coins, one of the highest mintages in the entire San Francisco Mint Morgan dollar series. Out of 28 coins struck at the Old Granite Lady, this comes in at number 27 by mintage. And out of all 97 coins struck in the series, regardless of mint of origin, it comes in at number 84. Yet despite having 12.7 million total Morgan dollars, less than 5% of that mintage is still known to exist today in any condition whatsoever. If you look at NGC or PCGS's population reports, they're showing that the 1881S has 597,903 known examples in any condition whatsoever today. That might sound like a lot, but when it's coming out of 12.7 million, that's absolutely nothing. It breaks down to just 1 in every 21 coins struck, or less than 5% of the entire mintage. The actual number is just 4.6% of the entire 81S mintage is known to exist in any condition whatsoever. And that's all the coins they have, from VGs all the way up to stunning MS64s and 5s. Just 4.6% of the entire mintage are still known to exist today. When you can find the 81S with our competition, they want over $155 for a true uncirculated coin. We are more than $75 less at just $79.95. Now, the following year, they would not strike as many Morgan dollars at the Old Granite Lady, but they would still strike a pretty large number of them. 9.2 million coins were struck at the Old Granite Lady in 1882. That ranks at number 25 out of 28 S Mint Morgans, and number 69 out of all 97 Morgan dollars, regardless of mint of origin. When you look at the population reports, though, even fewer have survived today of the 82S's than the 81s. NGC and PCGS showed just 191,020 total coins in any condition whatsoever. That breaks down to 1 in every 49 coins struck at the Old Granite Lady in 1882. When you break that down to a percentage, it's less than 2.5%. It's almost exactly 2% of the entire mintage. Just 2.006% of the entire mintage is still known to exist today in any condition whatsoever. When you can find an 82S in beautiful uncirculated condition, you're looking at over $190 per coin. We are more than $110 less at just $79.95. That means if you grab both of these coins tonight, not only would you be grabbing the finest Morgan dollar ever struck, the 81S, and its runner-up, the 82S, for just $79.95. At that price, you'll save over $185 versus our competition if you grab both of those coins with them. In fact, our value is so good tonight, you could buy both of these coins from us and still save $20 on buying just the 82S with our competition. You can call in at 1-866-518-5933, or you can head over to our website, abccoins.com, if you don't want to use the phone today, and put 905-1278 into the search bar for the 81S, or 905-1751 for the 1882S. We are just $79.95 per coin, and ours are in beautiful uncirculated condition. To understand just how old these coins are, 140 years sounds like a very long time, but when you put it into perspective, these things are living, breathing pieces of American history. Back in 1881, that was the year that Edison and Bell would form the Oriental Telephone Company that would create the telephone. Barnum and Bailey's Greatest Show on Earth would open for the first time ever at Madison Square Garden. The Outlaws, Billy the Kid, and Bat Masterson would each have their final gun battles in Dodge City for Bat and Fort Sumner for Billy the Kid. It was also the year the American Red Cross was established, and it was the year that James A. Garfield was assassinated and was followed up by Vice President Chester A. Arthur. The following year, in 1882, you're talking about the year Rockefeller formed Standard Oil, the year Jesse James, the outlaw, finally met his end, the year that Christmas lights were invented was 1882, and it was the first time a power plant powered homes for over a square mile up in Manhattan. That's how old these coins are. Living, breathing pieces of American history for more than $75 less per coin. Call in now and grab yours while you still can.